time. Also, I'm in Kamurocho now.
Yo.
So I am in Japan. When we literally took a boat all the way to Japan from Hawaii. Is that something you can do? Okay, well. Be right back. Oh, I got nowhere else to go but the story, so I guess quick save. And I wish you luck. So I don't think this is important. I know we're just looking around, but I can't tell how important anything it really is. No cat underneath me, right? It feels like we're sightseeing now. Parlor lucky number 5.
Okay, you asked for it.
I can do this.
Level 43.
Prepare yourself.
That's not so bad.
Let's get it done.
And then
Well,
spin spinner,
Brace yourself.
spin sweeper. Okay, I felt like you just kept on getting further away.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's do Ahi Aloha.
ready when you are.
Here I come.
Oh, I missed it. Please kill that. Thank you. One more?
All right. Let's
Oh, he's not attacking me. Let's grab this dude.
going in.
Sure, probably killed the guy that was attacking, but it's fine.
I'm waiting.
Haymaker.
Time to go all out.
Where's this dude at? Back attack? Say less.
Picking time. Nice knowing you.
Dude, we're just gonna stack money at this point.
Yo.
Skip. I guess we're leaving. Just like that. Huh? There's no other reason to be here. I don't even see weapons, I only see this one. Let's check it out. See what weapons we could buy here. It might be better to buy here than it was in Hawaii. But it's normally not. I think they try to keep it around the same price. We got Brave General Axe, Master Nunchucks. These are all 6-star items. 14 mil. I could buy quite a few of these. Professional board. This is what I had originally. Okay, so now I'm starting to remember. Master Nunchucks. What else did I want? This is for Hostess. This is cooking. A mob. I mean, this is ideally where you'd want anything that you need. Unfortunately, the only thing they don't have is something for Ichiban. So what if I try to find something to make Ichiban change into? So if I was to make Ichiban something else, I'd probably make him a samurai. Or a gunslinger. I think gunslinger would probably be better, but we're gonna go samurai. Just so that way it's like somewhat similar to what he's already doing. But we just have to change it up. It's not so bad. 14 mil is... I can't say too cheap. I spent 100. I got 100 mil on me, so... Please don't kill me.
Great.
Suffocation bomb. Alright. Quick save. Never know what might happen. And to the hospital. So we found Yamai at the hospital trying to see his wife. Or his lover. That's what it is, his lover. Damn, Wendy's gonna miss it. Wendy, this is important and very sad. It's not his mom, right?
It's been a
It's
long
his-
time.
It's his boss's. Yeah, that's right. I remember now. His boss's wife that was his lover. $108.
Yamai. Yo. Took you a while.
She's got Alzheimer's. And so
Yui Tabata.
if Lost Judgment had
Yamai.
came to
What
actual
did you come here for?
truth, you know, when they're trying to cure Alzheimer's, this
You
would never
knew
have
I'd
happened.
Be here. You obviously did your research, no?
Revenge? On an old lady in the hospital? Even for you, that's some selfish shit. You fell in love with her and killed her husband over it. I'd say you got your revenge a long time ago.
Dude, you're so wrong.
Right.
So wrong, Eric.
Excuses.
Oh, come on. Look me in my face. You gonna let me get away with that?
You know something? You're a hard man to please, Tomizawa-kun. Alzheimer's disease. Woman's only 57. That's too old to be called early onset. But still too young. She doesn't even know who I am. 30 years ago, she had everything a woman could want. She'd go on million-yen shopping sprees. Order champagne towers every night. We would bleed and kill to make that money.
I'm sorry, Yamai.
She tossed it away like paper. And I loved her for it. I shouldn't have. But I just fell further and further.
Seems uncharacteristic for you tolerating all that.
Maybe it's the uncharacteristic things about us that make us human. Boss was willing to look past all her faults. Except having another man in the picture. And of all the men she could have, she chose his captain. The boss was always gonna find out. That's when she finally noticed this big dumb lummox. She could tell at a glance I was crazy about her. She got me alone. She whispered to me,
Manipulated you.
if the boss ever finds out about me and him, I'm dead. You have to kill him for me. Kids are stupid. Growing up is learning that jobs like that have no happy endings.
But you did it anyway.
Of course he did it.
My only chance. I remember saying, anything for you. Who was that 20-year-old boy who used to think like that? The matriarch had a plan for it all. That night, I'd accompany her to the boss's office so she could talk to him. She would tell him about the captain. He would hit her, and I would kill him to save her from his rage. And she'd protect me from the police and the family. When good deal, so we went through with it.
Except for that's
She
not what
saw
happened.
He was done breathing. She ripped her clothes and ran. Yamai killed the boss and came after me, she said.
What the hell? She set you up?
Picture perfect frame job. Huh. Have to hand it to her. The best Yakuza couldn't have done it better.
Yeah.
Had to go on the run after that. I only got to see her one more time. Dirt had just settled on the boss's tomb, but she and that captain were living happy and openly.
Huh?
You know, I think that was the moment I started getting shivers. My blood's run cold ever since.
It's
I
hard
made up
to stop the
my mind
beating.
To flee the country then. I wanted to forget it all.
That's really how it happened.
I recall whether or not you believe me.
If it all went down like you said, why were you just staring at her when we came? If you wanted revenge, we'd have been too late to stop you.
I thought that's what I was coming here for. And then I saw her.
Is it already time for breakfast?
Now, there's nothing romantic left to this. My whole life, she was always far beyond my reach.
Hmm?
Okay. Story time's over. I can imagine we've got somewhere to be.
Afraid that's true.
Oh
Been
man,
here too long.
so sad.
Turns out I was right about you.
Huh?
He's a good guy.
You are the type to carry the load for someone.
Oh, do you ever shut up?
I can't get over this. Never thought I'd hear you say so much about yourself.
Me neither. Maybe after all this time, I had to let it out. Just to you guys. Wow. Right. Let's not keep the detective waiting. I'm heading back.
Pardon? Could you turn the heat up in here?
Turns out he's still a
Feeling
sucker.
Cold. That feels good. Thank you so much.
Anything for you.
He's not gonna come back.
You alright?
Yeah. I was too warm anyway.
Yeah, you must think he's so slick.
Well, I think he's slick.
He's hella slick.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna save and be right back. Hey, Soul. I'm just hanging out with the kittens. I got we have 5 little kittens here that's running around. So I got them on camera, trying to milk them for views since these aren't my cats. Hi, hi, little one. Hi, little one. Hey, hey, leave my jacket alone. Hey, hey. Show Doggo. I don't have Doggo here. That's a little bit tougher to do. We got these 2 menaces right now. That's easily on camera. They got a third one. That's right there. There's the fourth one. How's dog? My dog's fine. There's the fifth one. And the fifth one is right there. Cat fur is everywhere. I hate this room. The things I do for love because I'm here for Zero Team. But he's gone. Hey, that's my jacket. Leave that alone. Hey, you. Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. Hey, motherfuckers. Motherfuckers. Hey, stop that. Yeah, you stop that. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Oh, fuck. I got all the cats over here. The fifth one's still over here sleeping. But I still got all the cats over here. No, stop that. Come here. Come here, little one. We're kind of just waiting on Wendy to return. Yeah. Yeah, cat and chair. We got the new gamer in town. What are you looking at? Yes, you. Hi, you. Hi. Let me eat my food. You missed a lot, Wendy. You missed so much, I decided to wait for you. So, you saw Yamai leave, right? And you saw him run away from Date. Then Date was like, hey, I have a tip. I don't... He might go to the hospital to see his lover, which is... Because he killed his patriarch, his boss, to get a chance to date the boss's wife. And later, he tells you that it was all set up, that she manipulated him. And to get the full story, I timestamped it. You should look at, or like when you look back at this VOD, look at like toward the 4-hour mark. Because then it'll start to explain it a little bit for you. But just know Yamai's not an awful guy. And starting from right now, Kasuga's got his trust in Yamai again. Because he's a good guy. He's just highly misunderstood. And he originally wanted to go in there to kill her, but it turned out that she had Alzheimer's and he couldn't bring himself to do it.
Bleach Japan. Can't say I'm used to that yet.
Same for me. Still, to see the Seiryu clan so openly transition to a non-profit and even be welcomed by the public, well, I've never seen a chairman do that before.
Please, I'm just thinking of the future.
Nonsense. This was by no means an
Yeah, the finale.
fight, you know.
That was Ichiban's
For years,
final fight.
anti-gang laws had given
Or
us
not his final fight, but he's got one more fight.
Stay small,
This is...
go underground.
This reaches Kiryu's
Now
final
we're
fight.
basically endorsed by the
You'll see it.
Finally, there's another way out.
The Yakuza have been aiding
This chapter is hella long.
Ever since all that
It's split
chaos
into
snaked
2
its way in
parts.
after the war. This is the evolution of that. Better yet, I'd say it's exactly how things should be.
Absolutely. It might even help the world to see the truth, that the Yakuza are still needed. A necessary evil, if you will.
Yeah. We'll take our rightful place at the heart of it all. Secure our legacy for years to come.
I don't think... There's so much story that I don't know if we're going to be able to beat it.
It's brighter than
Beat it
ever
tonight.
before.
Yes. and
There's
for
so
that,
much
I
dialogue.
need you all to be at your absolute best. I'm counting on you. Now then, let's call it a day. Thank you, everyone. I thought I told you to cut that out.
Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, thanks again.
Old habits die hard.
Narasaki, a moment if you would.
Sir?
I wanted to discuss some personnel changes. Honestly, I'm ashamed. Only Yakuza filth would resort to a cheap tactic like this.
Only they did
Still,
work.
you want to let your hate run wild.
He might have been able to survive.
A knife in the back's just the thing. Minimal effort. Maximum suffering. The future of the Yakuza?
He's not on Team
From the
Yakuza.
start. When the trash is full, the only thing left to do is take it out.
He's a cop, remember?
All this time they've put their trust in me. And they've had no clue.
There's
It's almost
Sawashiro.
tragic. Isn't it, Sawashiro?
That's why he wasn't at the meeting.
Evina.
I was hoping you'd live long enough to see it. The only future your kind have waiting.
absolute madman!
And this is where we left off last time. Kiryu being surrounded by the public.
Now then, it's been about a week since the incident. Could you tell us more about the people who attacked the Seiryu clan offices?
Well, firstly, it should be said that this marks a historic shift for the Yakuza world. A few years ago, the Tojo clan and the Omi Alliance, for decades the Yakuza's two biggest players, mutually disbanded. Among those in the trade, this event was labeled the Great Dissolution. The largest remaining Yakuza group thereafter was the Seiryu clan, who of course was the target of last week's attack.
Right, and?
And now, the same Seiryu clan, the current frontrunner, has taken up the torch to disband every other group still in Japan.
So this is the start of everything that Ebina was wanting to do. It's starting to take place.
Is it possible?
You'd be fair to ask. At the very least, it does seem unrealistic. However, as a first step to seeing it through, the clan officially confirmed its disbandment to the police just the other day.
So the torchbearers took initiative, set an example to the group still active.
Correct. Additionally, the Seiryu clan also aims to reintegrate former members back into society. They mean to implement an occupation support program in partnership with a Hawaiian volunteer group, it seems. And in order to officiate things with the government, they've since reformed into a non-profit. Naturally, as the country can't just openly cooperate with organized crime. Of course, while it may be a means to an end, it does show how serious the Seiryu clan's taking things.
Let's not forget, they did disband.
It's also expected that the other Yakuza groups across the country will follow suit, leading this movement to now be called the Second Great Dissolution. Now, some out there won't take too kindly to this, as you might have guessed. And there's a spark, the connection to the incident at the Seiryu headquarters.
Ah, so those were the dissenters? They were responsible for the attack?
Looking at those involved, yes, it seems highly likely. Speaking of, actually, the man pictured here is the one they call Kiryu. It's suspected he's the central figure of those opposing the Yakuza's disbandment.
Really? And just who are we dealing with here?
You'll recall I mentioned the Tojo clan earlier, previously one of the largest Yakuza groups in Japan. He's one of its former chairmen. In short, a true blue Yakuza big shot. Rumor is, Kiryu wants anything but disbandment, which can only mean he wants the Yakuza back on top.
I see. Well, regarding Kiryu, it's also said he has ties with the so-called Hero of Yokohama, that being one Ichiban Kasuga. He too has been in the news of late, after forcing former Yakuza to commit theft under the guise of reacclimating to society.
And Kasuga's also a former Tojo clan member on top of that. As it stands, there's a good chance he's acting under Kiryu's command, a cog in his machine. Therefore, we're looking at a unique conflict. In one corner, the Seiryu clan, who seek to tear down tradition and forge a new path. And in the other, Kazuma Kiryu, who aims to revive the old ways for his own interests. A clash between new and old ideologies.
So it seems. Thank you for your time. Following the attack, the culprits promptly went into hiding. As citizens remain frightened, it is imperative that these assailants be found as soon as possible.
Got word from the lookout. Doesn't seem like people know you're here.
Sorry to trouble you like this, Chief. With all that's happened, this was the best place I could think of.
Hey, I'm not one to turn away women and children. That being said, I never thought I'd see you back here again. You even brought friends this time.
Our apologies, Chief. We really appreciate it.
The roommate came to collect
Outside says
the
you're a
cat.
criminal. Certainly got the face for it. But I'll tell you, I only ever trust what I see for myself. I've seen a lot.
So they met a little bit in Gaiden in the previous game, but we don't worry too much about that.
That mug's terrifying.
He heard you the first time.
Thank you, sir. When the time comes, I'll be sure to repay you.
Well, y'all
So
just kick
remember,
it over now.
Ichiban came back to Japan, so they met up here. This is their hideout, because everybody knows where they live.
The chief really helped us out. Thanks for doing all this, Kasuga.
No, I can't exactly say we're in the clear. But we're lucky to have a safe zone. Especially with the world watching.
Yeah. And plus, we can't stay hidden forever. Ebina's moving quick. Once the waste disposal project on LA Island's in motion, countless Seiryu clan members will be exploited. We need to act before Ebina gets the chance.
Right. Ebina!
Yep, guess who?
It's been some time, Kasuga-san. Missed Japan, did we?
Japan? Wait, how'd you know I was here?
And I thought you wouldn't be surprised. But no matter. I got reports from Dwight's men just as you were off and on your way. Bryce and I are still business partners, you know. Anyhow, Kiryu-san's there with you too, yes?
Of course he just confirms it. How do you know so quickly?
Kiryu-san.
It's fine, Kasuga. With all his resources, Ebina probably knew we'd meet up.
Glad you see how it works. And with that, I've got some great news for you. Our Yakuza rehabilitation program was approved. Just yesterday, the government gave us free rein to see it through.
Well, isn't that nice? So what? You call us just to get your kicks or something?
Of course. The least I can do is share the joy with others.
Goody.
Actually, there's one other thing. Thought perhaps you'd want to know.
Huh?
It seems I've caught myself a rat. And I must say, it's a big one.
Sawashiro.
Kasuga-san should appreciate this.
Captain.
Did you really think I wouldn't notice his betrayal? Of all people? Knowing his intentions, I let him roam free until the proverbial ball started rolling.
In fact, Sawashiro-san was quite instrumental in gathering our colleagues. They poured in left and right.
What do you plan to do with him? Are you still set on taking revenge against the Yakuza? I doubt you'd make this kind of display otherwise. Who would?
Revenge?
Who's to say? My reason for this is simple. I could think of no better bait to reel you in.
You wouldn't leave him to die, would you? It's not in your character.
Don't worry about me.
Apologies. Now, if you all would please...
It's always Millennium Tower.
By 10 p.m.
Always,
Tomorrow.
dude. Every
You settle
Yakuza game.
appointment, and I dispose of the rat, plain and simple. Till then.
So there's enemy number 1.
Baiting us with a hostage. Guess he wants us out in the open.
Yeah, we know the truth about his plans. That's the last thing he wants.
This guy must be special. What with Ebina holding him like that, right? Sawashiro, I mean. No way! You could just ignore that. I mean, we got the talent, don't we? So, let's go save him.
No. Ebina's not the only issue here. Not with what's happening overseas.
Facts.
As just announced, the Seiryu clan, now known as non-profit Bleach Japan, rehabilitation program and all, has been officially approved by the Japanese government. It is believed the government and Bleach Japan had been coordinating their plans behind closed doors for some time. A week prior to the announcement, a cruise ship carrying former Seiryu clan members left Japan for Honolulu.
So here is enemy number 2.
Earlier today. On location, Hawaii's governor and Bryce Fairchild of partner organization Polycana welcomes the Vice Representative of Bleach Japan, Eiji Mitamura, as he stepped ashore.
Eiji Mitamura. He's on Nele Island.
Waves already there.
The ship is scheduled to depart for Nele Island tomorrow, where the program will officially get underway.
Or he's
Bringing
leaving
the
tomorrow,
Yakuza
but
to the
yeah.
island tomorrow. Once they touch down, neither the state of Hawaii
Someone
nor the
kill
Japanese
him.
will care what happens next. They'll have wiped their hands clean, and that'll be that.
Yeah.
And from
AG
there,
is a pain in
they'll
the
work
ass.
as Bryce's slaves, dumping nuclear waste till the day they die. What a joke.
We don't have a lot of time, not for Japan or Hawaii. What's the call?
We split up.
I don't get to choose,
Might
but
be
yeah.
dangerous. But we can't let either one go.
Kasuga, about Ebina. Mind if I handle things out here? You go and stop Bryce in Hawaii.
Huh? Any reason?
The Tojo clan honor.
Actually, I'd like a word with him. There's some speculation, of course, but it's about Ebina's origins.
His what?
We can talk outside. I'll be waiting.
Kiryu-san. So they want us to speak to Lonnie. We're just gonna do a quick save so we don't have to do any of this again. And it's just me and the party. Yeah, fuck it, who cares?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
No.
What's
up?
Thanks.
Down here. Do I go
Yes.
upstairs? Kiryu's upstairs. That's what it is. So remember where everybody's at. Psycho being over there is pretty important. Alright. That's Jungi Han. I gotta keep going. Kiryu-san wants to have a one-on-one with you.
Kiryu-san.
Talk about what's going on.
Yes. So, Ebina and I are brothers?
Your brothers, yep.
If what Daigo said is true, then yeah, you'd be half-brothers.
Half-brothers.
Assuming you're
A different
Arakawa's
wife.
son, which, of course, still isn't clear.
A different girl. That's what we were trying to say last time.
There's no black or white for a Yakuza. Only the boss makes that call. And you're sworn to go along with it. Ebina probably didn't care much for that line of thinking. That's my guess, at least.
He's
Arakawa
Arakawa's
family patriarch,
son.
Ebina's grandfather, forced the marriage between his daughter and Arakawa.
Between a patriarch
Never once considered
forced
their
upon,
feelings.
like, daughter.
And when Arakawa asserted his love for Akane-san, that same man tried to have him killed. Why was Ikawa angry? Because his daughter was shamed? Not even close. It's because he made the call, yet Arakawa made his own. For all the man had, Ikawa just couldn't let that go. And the result? Ebina lost a father, while his mother could only go so far. He was born of the Yakuza, and that would follow him the rest of his life. This isn't anything special either. I've seen similar tragedies happen countless times. I even had the chance to change those old ways once or twice. I was the fourth head of the Tojo clan.
Yep, number 4.
I chose a different path.
Don't let that get in the way. Kasuga, don't make the same mistakes I have.
You feel like you gotta step up and take responsibility.
As a Tojo clan member, yes
Ebina's
sir.
made his choice, and I can't change it for him. Taking responsibility is already well out of the question. I know that. Regardless, I don't want him to stray past the point of no return. If he goes any further with this, that'll be it. So I'll give all I have to stop him. I have to. It's the only way I could ever make amends. I've been part of this since the beginning, after all.
So I don't think Zero Team made it this far. In his playthrough. My first playthrough went a little bit further.
I'm leaving everything else to you. No matter what era you're in, there's always someone who breaks the rules and strays from the rest of the pack. People just like us, for what it's worth. Those people deserve a place to call home, a chance to keep going. Can I ask you to give that to them?
Yeah. He can.
Me? I'll take on the Yakuza's past. But you, I want you to handle their future.
Ichiban is the new Daigo. Essentially, Kiryu's just passing everything on to Ichiban.
You realize what you're asking me to do here, right? Anyhow, you can count on me, Kiryu-san. You know, I joined Hello Work for all kinds of reasons. But now I see it's really just because I wanted the same future you do.
Thank you, Kasuga.
That said, I do have one thing I gotta ask of you. Don't go throwing your life away. Ebina's gotta be stopped, and you may be short on time. But don't treat this like it's the end. Kiryu-san, you gotta live. You live every last second you can. When you go out strong. I won't let you otherwise.
Damn straight. Damn straight, Ichiban.
Once this is over, I'll need help cleaning up all this dissolution business. I mean, come on. You were a part of it too, right?
All right. It's a deal. Just funny, you lecturing me.
Well, you live this long, you're bound to hit a surprise or two. And hey,
Don't make me crash out.
I'll bet there's more to come, right?
No comment. I know what happens next.
I'm sure.
Yeah. No doubt.
All right. Now, I've got a lecture for you.
No.
Back then, just what did you tell Saiko? It must have really been something to set her off like that.
So, she's still pissed at me.
Yeah, she's still pissed at you, Ichiban.
You proposed to her.
You can't cry with the stuff he knows.
I did. And she turned me down hard. I even talked it out with Namba and Adachi-san and apologized to her a ton. Oh, she was being all short about it.
Hey, come on. Don't be so pathetic.
Oh, sure. Well, I'd love some advice. Actually, never mind. You don't seem like a ladies' man.
Well, you're wrong.
And what's that supposed to mean?
You're wrong.
No. I mean, you're a good dude.
Well, give me some credit. I've been around a few times.
Wait, have you really? Sheesh, I'm sorry. I just didn't expect that. So what, you've actually proposed and stuff?
Of course.
For real? What all you say? You know, for reference and stuff.
When I proposed. Actually, I said I love you. And that was about it.
I love you. Idiot! Why do I gotta be such a dumbass?
Hey, what's gone into you?
Hey, sorry guys. We got an emergency.
Guess who? Daidoji.
The heck are you?
You're from the Daidoji. You've really made a mess of it now, Kazuma Kiryu. Not only did you ignore Hanawa's standby orders, you went and made yourself famous. Last I checked, you're supposed to be dead. This is a serious breach of agreement. But I don't really need to tell you that, do I? That all said, the truth of the matter is, you've done some great work. In addition to securing your target,
We didn't want this motherfucker. It was brought upon us.
This Lani girl. You even brought them safely to Japan. You've got an iron will, and you're a superb fighter. Furthermore, Ichiban Kasuga calls you a friend. No one else would have what it takes to pull this off.
You make it sound so official, like all that was according to plan.
No, far from it. But after everything, you've certainly made things convenient for us. Right now, it's not hard to imagine what you're all thinking. Stop the Seiryu from getting shipped off to Nele Island. That right? It's the same on our end.
But didn't
So they're gonna help
government
us.
officiate that?
They're upset, but ultimately they're on our side.
As far as government goes, our allegiance lies with the Citizens Liberal Party. However, 4 years ago, with Ryo Aoki's failures, the
Which is the
CLP
previous
really
game.
lost trust and therefore the race. Which means the current government is our political enemy.
Sounds like you just want to drag them down. With them out, you guys might just find your way back in. Is that it?
Make of it what you will. Now, you'll have to travel in secret, so we've got a private jet waiting. Just give us the word, and we'll get you there in no time flat.
You're pretty cooperative, provided our interests align.
Call it a politically informed decision. However, that's not the only reason we're helping you out. There's another. Hanawa, you see, was tasked with submitting a daily report. These would usually include a brief summary, but on one rare occasion, he added his own impressions. They were about all of you. These people are not motivated by any self-interest. They'll risk their very lives, whatever the mission. They are to be treated with respect as equals. Do so, and we'll surely achieve our goals. His words. As it turned out, that would be his final report. You know, he rarely ever praised people. You should be thankful. The private
After all the saving I did for him in Gaiden
be ready to go first thing.
from Hanawa, our handler, the one that got shot
Japan's
in
future's
the
on
safe
us.
house.
Didn't expect that, but hey, what's one more thing at this point?
I did all the saving in Gaiden, man.
Not a chance. Tomi, Adachi-san, Jungi, Chi-chan. Will you guys go back to Hawaii with me?
Of course. Think that's pretty much a given.
Nanba, Sunny, Saigo, Zhao. It's all come to this. Will you join me at Millennium Tower to see it through?
We're with you all the way, Kiryu.
So now you see the two squads.
Right. We settle things tomorrow, then. Make sure you get some rest.
We started as Ichiban.
I like your spirit, pal. And speaking of spirits, let's say we enjoy a few, huh?
Hey, wow. You sure about this, Chief?
They gotta go back to Hawaii. Nelia Island
Come home safe, all right?
is over there.
You can pay me back then.
Chief, you got it. We'll definitely take you up on
Bryce Fairchild's on Nelia Island.
Don't you worry. I got some soda and candy just for you.
We only came over here because of mainly Amai. Buy him a damn house afterwards. Yeah, I mean, some people like being homeless, so maybe he doesn't want a house. Or not like might be too strong of a word, but some people prefer being homeless. And I think Chief has been among the homeless for a really long time, so he might. He tells people to not cause any trouble. And he's a really upstanding dude. Our last peaceful night. Where we've done everything to get to this moment. And there's 2 restless sleepers.
Sachan?
Yeah, I mean, there's nowhere else for you to sleep. You're gonna sleep on the floor. Save so we don't have to do any of that again. Look at this, by the way. Finale, 63 hours. Finale, 40 hours. That's how we've shaved off 20 hours to this moment. And there's a lot of cutscenes I didn't skip on top of that. But anyways, here we go. We skipped this at the beginning of the game, but remember, these 2 are lovers, but aren't always sure about it.
Trouble sleeping?
Oh, what? Ichiban?
Sorry. Did I scare you?
Oh, no, it's fine. But Ichiban, shouldn't you be asleep?
Yeah. I don't know if it's nerves or something, but I can't catch a wink.
Yeah?
Our one last peaceful night. Come on, Ichiban.
So, Sachan.
Yeah? What's up?
Well, Sachan, if we both make it back safe...
A death sentence.
Well, there's something I need to tell you.
Yeah?
When the time comes, will you hear me out?
Wait, what's this all about?
Please. Just a word. That's all I ask.
Okay. All right. Then we better both come back in one piece.
Yeah. You be careful, Sachan.
You too. Well, good night.
Good night.
I hope Ichiban doesn't die. That's what I'm worried about.
Okay. Now I can sleep.
The hero of Yokohama. He's supposed to take on the mantle from the Dragon of Dojima.
Still awake?
Yes. It's been so long since I've been home. I guess I'm a little
You can be
restless.
sad for this one too.
I'm sorry. Did I wake you? Are you cold?
I'm okay. Thank you, Akane. For staying with me this whole time.
You're welcome.
So, do you like Polycana?
I do. It's, well, It's a
It will
special
become.
place for me.
Then I think it's my turn
Oh,
to protect you.
it'll become something.
I'm
I don't
going to keep
know.
your special
Anything
place
happens
safe.
to anyone.
Lonnie.
I mean it. I know I can do that.
Well,
So rest easy.
there's a scene
Don't let anything happen
that's in the
to you.
trailer for this game that Zero Team and I haven't seen yet, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay. Let's both get some sleep.
Okay. Good night.
Thank you.
And then Chitose.
Got somewhere to be?
I'm not running away. I'll be back by morning. So, please, just give me some time.
Trust her. Trust her. And that's the Tojo clan house fire.
So that's it. Just like that.
When he
It's all gone.
burned the body in front of Sawashiro. The Dragon of Dojima. How the dragon has aged.
Kiryu-san.
Now this is Kazuma Kiryu.
Looks like you're about ready. Whoever's going to Hawaii, now's the time.
Stay safe. Goes for them and you, Kiryu-san.
Same to you. Till we meet again, Kasuga.
I'm gonna start crying, dude. My lack of sleep has made me emotional. You're going to panic. Well, here we are, back in Hawaii. It's just a quick
Kiryu-san. I hope he's okay.
quick teleportation.
We just do what we gotta do. Namba and the others are with him. He'll be fine.
Right.
The Bleach Japan ship has already left for Nelly Island, and it won't take long. We need to hurry after them.
Maybe, but we can't just rush in. Let's make sure we're ready. This fight's our responsibility.
And they went back to that outfit.
Kiryu and the others are counting on us to win.
Beach Paradise.
Right. Let's make them proud then.
So, since this is the last bit of really anything that we can do, you're supposed to train. Including, this is the last time we can do anything friendship related. Now, given that we're at nighttime, it is the last chance for us to do anything with Jungi Han and some of these side quests. So 1, 2, where's the third one? Isn't there a third one? Oh, 3 right in front of me. So Jungi Han had a few more that we had to do.
Don't rush to the store for umbrellas.
They just roll with it here.
No need to worry about storing it or having it stolen.
I hate when it gets money halfway through the day. So many times I get home and realize I forgot it at work.
If you buy an expensive umbrella, you're less likely to forget it.
Really?
How exciting.
So lame. It's raining, bro. Get off my dick.
Well,
You got any water type moves?
it ends here.
Oh, you one-shot him. Okay. Oh, they also gave me the conversation bonus anyways. Alright, so this one right here. Start this, then we gotta run to this friendship for Adachi over here. So that we could become best friends forever with him.
You know, the ocean is known for its calming effect. I've even found that listening to atmospheric ocean sounds helps me sleep.
Oh, so it's not just me. Then maybe tonight I'll just knock out right here.
If you want back pain,
We're really opening up. Damn,
Sleep
we're
to the
so
sound
close
of
now.
waves. It's right here. Alright, Adachi, I'm here for your drink link.
There's nothing like an ocean view to go with some wine. Makes it taste even better.
Wow, you sure look happy, Adachi-san.
Heck yeah, I am. Always better to live happy, am I right? Now you're winning in life, long as you're having fun.
Yes, that's true.
Come to think of it, I've been to all sorts of places ever since I met you. We even took a trip to Osaka, too.
We sure did. Now here we are, two pals having some drinks in Hawaii.
We're a long ways from home now. You know, it wouldn't be too far-fetched to call ourselves travel buddies.
Ah, we're travel
Kind
buddies.
of an exaggeration. Nah, we just gotta make it happen. Let's go on even more trips. All of us. Paris or New York would be great.
Paris?
Any places you want to visit?
Me? I don't know.
Anywhere you want to go.
I'd love to visit Okinawa one day. Kiryu-san said it was a great place.
No doubt. The local specialties are to die for, too. Soba, Chinsuko cookies, Okinawan donuts, and can't forget the awamori. Great. Now I'm starving.
Oh, sounds like we're both gonna gain some weight over in Okinawa. Oh, the sea breeze here feels
I like how his facial expression
and
changed.
the ocean's damn gorgeous at night, too.
That makes for a nice photo op, huh? Actually, why don't we take one? You in, or what?
What? Me?
Yeah, I mean, we're already here and all. Hell, count me in too.
There we are. Probably the worst photo.
Okay, that was a pretty good shot. Maybe we ought to go around taking pictures more often.
Definitely. Let's just keep at it and explore where we can.
Sounds good to me.
Photo was added with Adachi. 60 with the bond, wink. We come up here, there's this conversation that we'll start with. Right up here. And then we'll head back for the side quests. Jungi-han, why is there fucking topic over here, dude?
This area has a completely different vibe compared to the beaches and malls.
Yeah, it's sketchy here, all right. So keep your guard up. What is
Strange. But I actually feel at peace
Where am I headed? This way?
in this dreary place. Perhaps this is simply instinct for someone who's made the underworld their home.
I don't know. I like that smile you had on the beach while we were under the bright sun. I don't think the shadows are the only place where you belong.
How in the world did you manage to say that without a shred of embarrassment? Well, maybe you're not wrong.
Wait! All right.
Okay, bro.
I feel like I've gotten to know them well.
Oh, there's a car in my way. There's a side quest right up ahead. I also gotta charge my scooter here. Where is it? Right here? Oh, it's the lady! It's the UFO! It's the UFO lady. I'll let this play out. That looks like a crop circle, right?
Okay.
I don't want to skip too much, because I know what happens. So we sat here and wait until we pretty much fell asleep.
Hmm?
Her name's Karen. This is so funny. Yep, it's actually getting abducted.